Play ball, my brother. In college, how you lose too, my brother?
For a touchdown entire game.
He be doing that. He be doing that wishbone option stuff, huh?
Nah, he was only. I didn't have the right defense so you could stop it. But it was like the same thing that I was doing last year. Like, it's kind of like Wildcat. You just run the ball. Like, or you had the T-bone.
Yeah.
Just run the ball. And everybody get blocked. It's like.
Yeah, my brother. You know what? TJ is kind of right. The running game is a little too much this year. He was saying that. But yeah, Maul trying to find somebody to play. He was trying to play me and Taylor, but me and Taylor about to play against each other.
Sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. Today, an in-state battle between a couple of teams.
I'm gonna be alright, man. It's still early. I'm gonna be alright.
A golden victory.
If by August, I'll be alright. I just
Trojans and the Cal Golden Bears. Along with David
get my scheme together.
Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. Talking to the Cal head coach pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great
you gotta win
opportunities,
with
and a
the
fast
fans,
service. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Trojans headed for the ball, and we're ready for action.
I feel like the souped up team, the game be kind of weird. But it's like no matter what, somebody gonna have, like, even if you say everybody get weak teams, somebody gonna still get a team that's weak but that's good, you know? Like Maul got a weak team, but he got a 95 speed quarterback, you know, like like all the weak teams ain't created equally.
What's the name? Quarterback in 1962.
Yeah, Rice. Yeah.
I'll shut him down.
Running to the left. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there. And you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
Good timing on the quick out. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You gotta learn, my brother. You gotta learn.
The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
Sometimes you just gotta learn.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that,
I told you.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it left.
Oh my God, bro, this game make me so bad.
This is some physical pass defense.
Not many
receivers make me so
like
bad, my brother.
They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You know the comeback routes I used to live on last year? Like, I can't even complete them this year. Like, they catch it and drop it.
The Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about
My
this?
brother, I might really get Kyle
be physical, get a big
in our league.
And the Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. It's first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football.
My brother, I'll give you the blues with Kyle. Don't act like he was just bullying me, my brother. Don't do that.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
That's crazy. I knew you was going to have a false narrative. That's fine, though. You know, like they say, my brother, you can't talk about sparring, you know?
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches.
Just like this right now, where I'm playing taper. This is a little sparring, man.
The offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And guys,
get your butt kicked, my brother.
Defense has done a nice job taking it away from him.
My brother, you get your butt kicked.
The question, though, can they keep it up?
My brother, you get your butt kicked.
Well, it leaves him with 2nd and 11.
You talking about it?
Jerry Chiave Songapolatelli. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Hey, I couldn't throw the ball. You're right. You got good defense. Just remember all this, my brother. Remember all this. Remember all of that. Everything you said.
Look what he was able to do after the catch.
Keep it fouled away.
Makes the grab. Races down to the 2 and stopped just
short of the goal line.
I'm so happy.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Using the quick game. Could not make his way to the corner.
He got me. He got me. I almost picked me off.
You have to understand that wide receiver.
They were so smart.
It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Let him do that again. I got something for him. He just made me think about something.
This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. They believe in their running game on third and goal here. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
They about to start saying you can't even use a custom playbook, and that's I don't know, my brother. I'm not going to leave the league in because I'm used to my playbook. I was trying to, like, play with a regular playbook, and I just...
They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal.
Mess with my mental.
Head coach has to be happy.
I'll be looking for plays, and they say you choose your favorites, and it's just another...
I can't think no other run stopping defense by use. So I got it.
Slithers into space. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now.
Maybe a crease. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. And this will be
Bro, they dropped the comeback routes, my brother.
Second down.
Crazy. Like they really do. Drop comeback routes. Because paper just dropped one.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Touchdown.
He's stealing my stuff, my brother.
Grab and took it on in for the score.
Oh, Taper, throw my stuff.
This dangerous because of what he can do after the catch.
He knows that's what I do. But brother, I ain't never seen Taper do that. He just studying D. You know my RPO bubble? Well, brother, he ain't never did that.
And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown.
You know I be throwing them RPO bubbles. He came out, did it for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kickoff team.
Taper.
Minimal gain on that return.
That's what I get though. I gotta get better. I gotta get better.
This drive will open from the 15.
Some people gonna steal stuff that's good.
Out of the shotgun. They
Oh, pulling guard. I'm pulling guard.
With
Just
that
ran right by.
stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. As we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
All right, my brother. Let me try to win this game. Get my butt twisted.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Throwing Sangapolitelli. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make.
Caught, and he's got room. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. On the move. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
One of those lights.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Hendricks. Hard-nosed, determined. Effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Quarterback may change this route. JKS. Fires left.
Dang!
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, the defense ran a long way that time in pursuit, but they were able to make the tackle for a big loss, and they've got to get lined up right away because the offense is going quickly.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
Gonna run it. It's Jordan.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. completion to the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. Tosses it incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To throw, it's Mayava. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Makes the grab inbounds.
Man, 4th and goal. You're backed up a little bit after a couple bad plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it.
That don't make no sense, bro. I'm sending him to the. I'm sending that guy to the deep comeback, and he still catches it. Like,
and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score.
How, bro? Like, how is he catching that?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17.
They do like that. I think they're going to do me, but like that.
Going from the 17. Quarterback making checks. Sangopolitelli fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Wants to go right back downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Hendricks.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Got a man. It's Adams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangopolitelli. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He fields the punt in his own end zone. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Mayava. Over the middle, it's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Grab near the marker. It's Jordan. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short.
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. A great catch and run for 6. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
Here he comes with the return. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. They finally make the stop, and he almost ran that baby all the way into the locker room. What a way to end the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Barber. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the counter. Might have a chance.
Man.
And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Rush is on him. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli makes the grab on the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jordan. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gonna take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. And the Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They'll run play action. Lets it fly. Complete downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Play number 9 on this drive. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Trojans! Great job by the back on the option.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Floats it out in space. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Again, it's Sangapolatelli. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in cover.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, USC. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
There is nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non...
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eat.
Maybe some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page.
Makes a grab and room to run.
Let's see if I can get in the end zone. Gee, I need a score at least. Can I guess?
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together. And that's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39.
Bro, what is wrong with my guard? Like, why you keep doing that?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field.
And the pancakes are so ridiculous. Like, you ain't getting pancake like that. Come on. Pancake on pass plays. Like,
good balance, keeping it on the ground. And
I'm seeing people get pancakes.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right.
Let's go. Cal Bears, baby. Cal Bears, baby. Let's go.
They still do count it for 6. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
Oh.
Run in the red zone.
Get in there.
He gets it in there for the 2, and they'll chop a couple.
Yeah. Get in there.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the
every team might get might to bring in the best recruits, might to bring in squad.
This onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
Now I got weapons. Playbook is throwing me too. Like, I feel
and guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. To the air, it's Mayava. The short hands, it's Bowman. And he's dragged down.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the marker, it's Jordan. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Looking left. It's caught. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players now.
Oh, man. Blocking that good.
And they're going to score again.
Blocking is that good, bro.
They just add to their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year.
Yeah, that came on
4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Ready to try the point after.
Oh, wow.
to the air. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Stumbled to the ground.
Oh, that was just a good scheme.